And there's a good crowd inside the Stadium of Light. Birmingham doing their bit as well by bringing, it looks like, a couple of thousand. Big club Birmingham, and as we said in the pre-game programme, since 2017, they have not finished above 17th.
Yeah,
former Premier League side.
Yeah, exactly. Disappointing, as you say, the second city. You know, a big club relatively, aren't they, Birmingham as well? But it's not worked out for them. Plugging away in the Championship, and as you say, that stat there tells its own story, doesn't it?
Of course, last time we were here, Danny, we saw 8 goals. And the last one was the last kick of the game. I mean, we're not saying we don't want 8 goals, but maybe a result is more important.
Yeah, well, we take a 7-1 Sunderland, wouldn't we? But no, I know what you're saying, exactly that, yeah.
The ball had gone out. And those 2 changes for Sunderland, just like for like in terms of positioning.
Yeah, obviously you're moving Ahmad inside there. I think you'll see him up there as he is now, just in and around Alex Pritchard, become a 4-4-2 at times, really. They'll rotate it, one will drop in. You see Alex Pritchard now just dropping into the pocket. Ahmad will run on beyond him. And you've got to do that. You've got to try and mix the centre halves up. You know, the 2 of them are probably not 5'4", either of them, Ahmad. So we can't just clip balls up to them. We've got to try and play our game. I mean, look at the surface. Again, credit to the ground staff. It's an absolute carpet out there. So can we get the ball down? Can we play our game?
Birmingham City are unchanged from their last game. A 0-0 draw against Stoke City, which apparently wasn't one for the spectators by all accounts. Lyndon Gooch getting back there with a comfortable header.
Yeah, good from Lyndon, good positioning. Out there right back again this afternoon. Obviously came back in against Hull at left back, didn't he? Switched on Monday to right back, and Trey Hume there again in at centre back.
What did you make of his performance at centre back?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, Trey. You know, if you look at him physically, he's perhaps not the biggest, what you'd say is a natural centre half in terms of your Danny Barts, but he's got a good spring, hasn't he? We've seen that from him. He loves a tackle, and I think he reads the game quite well as well.
Yeah, he's got to handle the likes of Lukas Djukovic up there this afternoon, though. Real test for him, but he's come through every test this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to say that, actually, if I'm Lukas Djukovic, I'd probably pull on Trey, play on him. You know, he won't want to go up against Danny Bart too often, even though he's a big-sized Djukovic. I've played against him a few times, but he'll fancy the aerial battles and just to pin Trey Hume if he can.
So then get it back after losing it. This is Ahmad. Roberts is to the right, that's where he's gone. Ahmad gets it back off Patrick Roberts. Roberts gone himself and finds plenty of space and gets a shot in as well. John Ruddy gets down easily to his.
Yeah, well, you see Long there just asking one of his teammates to come and double up with him. It just opened up the patience, and we know Ahmad loves to pull out to this right-hand side, and they link up, and you see there he's right as well. I think Long, not sure who it is. Is it Bielik? It just drops in for him.
Yeah, I think it was, but there's
Let's have a look. And then
a gap there, wasn't there?
Yeah, nobody comes to put pressure on him. Patrick, it opened up for him, didn't catch it quite as he would have liked.
Oh, nice from Dan Neil there. Win it back easily as well. Ahmad. Gooch has gone ahead. Pulls it back.
Oh, well.
Alex Pritchard.
Yeah, well, I thought it was in, and the fans below us did as well. It's lovely movement, isn't it, off the ball, and it's Ahmad again. Starting this right-hand side, rolled into his path. And Lyndon Gooch there from right back, look, getting past his man to the far side, pulls it back. It's good defending, to be fair. It just gets there. Let's have a look now as Lyndon pulls it back. Nick off the goalkeeper's boot.
I think Austin trusted there. Just looked a bit flat-footed,
yeah,
didn't he?
Yeah, and I think it's Roberts that comes across, isn't it? Number 4, yeah, and just gets the block in.
Sunderland are in again, almost. As we were watching that replay, Roberts and Ahmad combining once again. There's Ahmad. Trey Hume stayed advanced. He'll battle to keep that in. Roberts helps him out. Bielik gets away with it. This is Tahith Chong. Mark Roberts. Bakuna. Jack Clark hassling. Free kick goes against him this time. There's a few Manchester United connections out there. That's Chong, who was on the ball just now. He was a former Manchester United player.
Yeah, he was.
He's actually stayed on after a loan spell. He got signed by Birmingham. Also out there, you've got obviously Ahmad as well, and on the bench you've got Hannibal as well, who was involved in the first game between these two sides this season. And Hannibal is on loan for Manchester United, so a few United connections. Big header from Danny Bart, getting above everyone, and Jack Clark takes it on. Did well, Jack Clark, to hold on to the ball. Ahmad sprays to the crossfield looking for Pritchard, who picks it up nicely. Pritchard, Roberts is running ahead of him. Pritchard fancies one himself but drags it a bit.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about before the game, and Jack Clark picks it up in his own 18-yard box and just bursts the pace through the middle of the pitch, doesn't he? They can't keep up with him back there, and he gets us on the counter-attack. Switch out to Alex Pritchard, good touch, he's got the overlap option. Nobody really presses him. It's another one of those, isn't it? You can see he's looking to just try and fizz it into that bottom corner, but doesn't quite catch it right. Drags it past the far post. Bright start though from Sunderland.
Cadra, right-footed cross. Bakuna thought about it, didn't he? Plays in Chong, who just isn't able to take it in his stride. Chong. Back out to Chong again. I'll try and work it another time. This time it's a bit lower. Danny Bart got something under it.
Yeah, you see Chong, similar to Ahmad, isn't he, out on that far side there, just trying to shape it and bending it, a ball in with pace a couple of occasions. That one there, Danny Bart does enough. See it through to Anthony Patterson. But you can see Birmingham, I think they have got some lively players. I think Bakuna as well when he gets on the ball.
Daniel. Twisting and turning. Different option. Dennis Sirkin. Remaining inside. Daniel looked like he was fouled there, but play continues. Gooch tries to play in Ahmad. It's just ahead of Ahmad. Gooch doing really well to win it back for his teammates. This is nice. Roberts and Ahmad. When they do that.
Yeah, fans enjoyed that below us. On their feet clapping.
Pritchard. Jack Clark. Does he fancy one? Comes out, Mishu. Hacked away for now, but that was a lovely play down the right
yeah, we've seen it lots this season, haven't we? They just enjoy playing with each other down this right-hand side. Just those 3-4 yards apart, and you can see what's going to happen, but defenders can't stop it. And then when Michu gets the shot away, it's a difficult one as Jack rolls it to him. I think he gets it stuck under his feet a little bit and can't get the power on it.
Ahmad. Roberts finds Ahmad. It goes down in the box. Referee doesn't want to know. There's probably contact, but maybe not enough.
But he's looking for it. He's waved his arms at the ref as well, but no, I'm not sure.
I think we'll see that back.
Yeah, it just seemed that he's going across having a word with the referee. Again, he's involved in Patrick, isn't he? And I think he's on his way down, isn't he? This angle, we'll see, will we? No, not enough in that. No. Trusty just leaning into him slightly, but it's not enough.
Cadra. That's Ahmad back there trying to stop the corner.
Yeah, no, it's good work from him as well. And that's what he does do well. You know, sometimes you associate these players with, they want to go forward, don't want to do the dirty yards coming back towards their own goal, but just helping out Lyndon Gooch there, doubling up on Cadra. Good tackle.
The under-18s is making their way to their seats. I understand they had another victory this morning.
4-1, yeah. 4-1 against Everton. Going well. Big one next week against Manchester City. Top of the table clash.
You see the academy doing so well for a few years when it was kind of maybe not as well as it could have been.
Putting it politely. Yeah. No, it's good, yeah. They really well, the 18s this season. Fantastic.
Well, there's a player down in the middle. Pass and watches it go wide.
Yeah, I think was it Roberts just on the stretch, isn't he? Let's have a look there. Bakuna ball in swinger.
Mishu's on the ground.
No, it was Djukovic actually, yeah, just leaning over a couple of Sunderland defenders there, couldn't get enough on it.
Nibar had a great season, hasn't he, at the back for Sunderland.
Yeah, he does. Turns up every week, Danny, doesn't he? Just gets on with his job.
Mishu trying to barge through the middle. He was barged down. Picks up a free kick. Neil picks it up, gives it to Edouard Mishu. Here's Chong. Neely loses out. Dan Neil rescues it. The man was waiting for the connection there.
Yeah, Trusty leaving it a bit on him.
Singing Edouard Mishu's name. He's on the ball right now. He'll enjoy that. His first season in men's football, if you like, coming away from home and in France, leaving PSG for a season-long loan in Sunderland. As I say that, Bakuna picks it up and charges forward. Trey Humes there.
Yeah, just got to be careful. I think Danny just plays the ball and Bakuna reads it. He's on the front foot and just nicks in front. Trey Humes comes across on the cover. Yeah, but going back to Edouard Mishu, sorry, as you said, Frankie.
How much would that mean to him, the crowd singing his name?
Yeah, he'll have heard it, and you do. You always hear it when you're out on the pitch. You hear what comes from there. Sometimes you might turn a blind ear to things, but
a blind ear.
A blind ear to things, yeah. Certainly the manager at times on the touchline. But no, yeah, you know, it took him a while to get into the team, to get a run in the team, and he's had that in the last few months, hasn't he? Obviously, benefited him with Corey picking up his injury. Going in there more often than not alongside Dan Neil, and I just think he's grown as a player, and I've enjoyed him at times, watching him and what he does well. He's a little tackle in him, he goes and puts pressure on people. I think the whole game he created one of the goals, didn't he, nicking the ball in their half, and he drives forward quite well with the ball, that little 10-15 yard burst he's got.
Trusty putting it forward. Gooch is there for Sunderland. Roberts giving it inside to Dan Neil, who's looking down his line. It's a foul.
Yeah, one or two Sunderland fans maybe asking for a yellow there. It's Djukovic, isn't it? Just pulls him back, watch. Yeah, free kick, lets him off early on in the game.
Djukovic is 34 now. He'll not want to be chasing around.
Well, he won't want to be doing that, no, as a centre forward. I mean, it's cool where we are in the shade, but it's probably a little bit warmer out on the pitch in the sun.
Yeah, we've all got the Tony Pulis hat on the far side. And Neil twisting and turning again. Lovely from Roberts. Gooch. Play on. Linesman was right on top of it.
Yeah, just looking at Jack Clark, I don't think he's had one run, hasn't he, early on. A lot of the play has come down this right-hand side, and you'll get that, you know, with Ahmad drifting out to this side, linking up Linden and Patrick as well.
As you say that.
As Jack gets a touch.
Yep. Richard gives it to Jack Clark. Neil floats one to Ahmad. Can he get there? He can. Takes it down beautifully on his shoulder. Eustace thought that might have straight off the pitch as well. It didn't. Again, the linesman in a good position. Clark almost getting a return there. Colin plays it down the line. Chong takes it on.
Oh.
A late one from Dennis Serkin, who was out of position. Is referee going to speak about this?
No, he's going in the book, Dennis. Yeah, he's a little bit naughty. Slides in, doesn't he? And it's on Chong, who's looked quite lively for Birmingham, actually, on that far side. Just chopping back inside, and Dennis stops the counter-attack. He finds himself in the book.
16 minutes gone. Dennis Serkin becomes the first player in the book. It hasn't really been that kind of game. I think the referee could have let that one go. Maybe
see it back now. See, Chong is looking at. I'd say it is a yellow. I think the fact that maybe he's let Djukovic off a minute ago for the pullback on Dan Neil.
Yeah.
But I think Dennis knows what he's doing there as Chong opens up in the middle of the pitch. Stop the counter-attack out to this left-hand side for Birmingham.
Bielik. Kuna. There's Chong. Jack Clark.
See, just looking at the line there, obviously off camera, but you look at Birmingham's back four where they are now, they're literally 2 or 3 yards over the halfway line. I think this is where now just mix it up a little bit, little run in behind, drop a ball long, there you go, Pritchard's gone now. Someone just run in behind, stretch them, drop them deeper a little bit. Everything's in front of Birmingham at the minute.
John Ruddy in goal for Birmingham this afternoon. 36 years old now, former Premier League goalkeeper, of course. But apparently he's been maybe their player of the season.
Been a busy boy then, I guess.
He was always quite reliable, wasn't he? Premier League days. Norwich and Wolves and Everton before that. Here's Chong. Gets a shot away as well, and Patterson had to be down to his near side.
Yeah, he's done well there, and it's Chong, isn't it? You know what's coming. Very similar to Ahmad from what you've seen of him. He wants to come in on that left foot. Gets a good strike away, tries to do Anthony Patterson at his near post. See it back now. Dennis there showing him down the line, but shifts it and bang, near post. Good save for Anthony Patterson. And there's Danny Barth, I think, is it, just to help him out. It's Trey Hume actually, clears it.
George Hall was lurking. We haven't talked about George Hall yet, really.
No, I don't think he's had too many touches yet. Just playing in behind Djukovic and hasn't seen any of the ball yet.
Again, the fans are excited about him, and John Bellingham as well, who made his league's it was a league first appearance, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, against us at St Andrews, yeah.
Dennis Serkin, a yellow card, and played past Chong. Just
got to try and keep the ball speed up now. See, I know it's coming up to 20 minutes on the clock. Pitch is probably drying out a little bit. Birmingham have to sit in almost a 4-4-2 there, out of possession. See where Lyndon Gooch has dropped into. Dan Neil's dropped into right back to receive it, and Lyndon's pretty much the striker as it is.
Someone being patient at the moment, and so the fans.
Yeah, I think we were right, weren't we? First 10 minutes, had a couple of nice moves, especially down this right-hand side. Jack as well, driving into the box for the one for Edouard Michu to get the shot away. Since then, though, Birmingham contained us pretty well.
Found on Pritchard by Bakuna. Tony Mowbray is clapping beneath us, trying.
Yeah, just encouraging a little bit more energy, intensity into the ball.
Here's George Hall.
Yeah, it's good from Danny Bart on the cover there. Birmingham working it down the left-hand side, comes across Danny with a crunching challenge. I just thought Ahmad there, as he picked it up off the throw-in, it was on for him for a big switch for Jack Clark on the far side, but went into Patrick, a lot of bodies around him, and Birmingham nicked it off us.
Looks like it's going to be a long one here from Mark Roberts. See how he gets on with it. Goes all the way through.
Let's give it a free kick there, the referee. So Djukovic maybe pulling the shirt in the middle, but yeah, that's some throw in, isn't it?
I'm not sure if it was a foul, you know. You see
it's back.
One of his foot was, his right foot looked like it was on the pitch when he released it.
On there. Sure, but he's given something, yeah. It's the 26, isn't it? Long. You see Birmingham, they're keen to ready to step on and press us in there. They're happy for the centre-backs to have it, and then just waiting for that loose pass into the midfield.
Dennis Sirkin. It's Trey Hume, Ahmad's to the right. Sunderland having to go backwards quite a lot. I think Birmingham are quite happy for us to have the ball in these situations.
Yeah, they are, yeah, and you see just where they dropped into that shape now. Again, narrow and compact, and saying you can go around the side of us.
Here's Ahmad trying to do exactly that. Oh, he gets it through there. Lyndon Gooch goes down.
Yeah, finds himself in the box there, Lyndon again from right back, but I think he's looking for it as the ball comes into him. So we see it back now. There he is, it comes through into his path. No, he's on his way down for me there early, Lyndon.
Kevin Long it is who's with him.
Not too many appeals either from the other Sunderland players.
No. Dan Neil jumps. Long gets ahead of Ahmad. Roberts, Ahmad.
Long nibble away at him there.
Yeah, I think the referee saw that though. Give a bit of a shout, the referee. Jack Clark. Oh, just couldn't find Pritchard. Bakuna coming forward for the Blues. Chong. There's no real pace about there.
No, it's gone quiet in the stadium, hasn't it? It's hit a big lull, the game.
We'll bring you all the scores from around the fixtures this afternoon at half-time. Sunderland, remember, are only 4 points away from those playoff positions. We didn't get to throw the table up in the pre-game programme as we normally do. It's definitely one to look at this evening, won't it? If Sunderland were to get the 3 points.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing, isn't it? Yeah, can we pick up the 3 points, and then you're hoping 1 or 2 results do go your way. Yeah, just like a little change in the shape. Maybe Chuck Linden higher up the pitch. Switched it possibly to a back 3. As he drifted up, yeah. I think he's just making those runs, and Tony Mowbray's 5-10 yards away from him, just saying, Linden, there's not a lot happening around you. Have a gamble. Big space through the middle of the pitch. There he goes again.
Danny Barth saying there's nothing to hit there, though. I understand from a height perspective.
Yeah, it's not that even chucking in. Yeah, just drop a ball in behind Birmingham. Again,
okay, yeah.
You can see, we can't see on the monitor, but from where we're looking now, that they're a high line there. The ball's only 20 yards or so in our half, and Birmingham are 5-10 yards over the halfway line.
Jack Clark was looking for a ball to Ahmad, and Ahmad goes and sort of gets it back, and then allows Kadra to bring it away. Chong. Oh, goes past Jack Clark. Bakuna. Still going. And away by Jack Clark.
Yeah, I thought Edward Michu was going to have a little pull of his shirt there as he was driving into the box. Bakuna.
Mark Roberts brings it away this time. Bielik. Kevin Long.
Problem we've got now, middle of the pitch, we haven't got a body forward. Pritchard's dropped in. We've got 3 or 4 Birmingham players in and around the referee. No Sunderland players there, just make a run in behind. As I say, you can see it from up here, big pocket, crying out for a couple of red shirts through the middle of the pitch. As you say, then you're looking at Danny Barton, Trey Hume, they're looking ahead of them and thinking, well, where's my passing options?
Pritchard's making those runs beyond the back 4.
A couple, but I think he gets frustrated. Obviously, he's naturally a 10, isn't he? He doesn't want to play on the shoulder of the centre-backs and running behind too often. See now where he's coming towards the ball again. But when he does, either one of the midfielders, you see Michu there, they've got to run on beyond and mix the centre halves about.
Trey Hume thinks about it, goes for Lennon Gooch. Comes back again. We're up to half an hour here inside the Stadium of Light. Squander possession. Bakuna puts it through. Danny Barth. Chong's on to the right. Chong puts it in the middle.
Trouble. There you go. That's what they've been waiting for, Birmingham. Loose on the ball, I think, comes into Alex Pritchard, comes off him, give possession away, and then they burst forward in numbers. I thought the opportunity had gone away. Chong had the opportunity to go with his right foot, chop back inside onto his favoured left foot. And there we go, 1-0 Birmingham. See, Dennis has a decision to make, comes towards Bakuna, and there you're thinking he's going to pull the trigger, and he doesn't. To be fair, we've got numbers back there, we don't really switch on. We've got 5-6 bodies there thinking Chong's going to take the shot on, where we can get back goal side. He just rolls it across there, and as you said there, Hall, who hasn't really had a kick so far in the game, he's 7 or 8 yards out, just slots it into an empty net really. No chance for Anthony Patterson. From us starting the game quite well, didn't we? In that first 10 minutes, I thought we were bright at it, moving the ball quite well, and then we said it there, the game just fizzled out and we were slow on the ball, moving it. We've got to get that, I said it before, ball speed, intensity in the performance.
Just an announcement. I think some of the Birmingham fans might have celebrated that goal a bit inside the ground. Jack Clark goes back to Danny Bart. Sunderland need to shake it off, don't they?
Well, they do, yeah. And we talked about the home form, didn't we? And results this season not been good enough, and so we find ourselves behind again.
Jack Clark.
Try and get Jack into the game. He's had very little to go on so far. That left-hand side.
Dan Neil looking for Lyndon Gooch, falls to Ahmad.
That's probably the first ball we've tried to drop in behind. You can say, you know, obviously you need runners to do that, and we had a couple there, didn't we? Lyndon and Ahmad almost dropping for him on the edge of the box. Flag's going up there, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I think as he makes the run there, I think Trusty, the left back, he goes to match Lyndon, but then he just puts the brakes on in time. But it's an interesting setup from ourselves. As we say, Lyndon Gooch playing right back, and then he's the one who's making 30, 40-yard runs across the pitch and runs in behind.
Stayed down. He's actually hobbling again now. Jack Clark goes forward for Sunderland. Finds Patrick Roberts. Roberts.
For the ball.
Gets the corner.
Yeah, it's good from Jack. Picks the ball up there, drives inside, doesn't he? And fizzes a good ball out to Patrick on this right-hand side.
Yep.
Quite a big team, Birmingham. Centre-backs, Bielik as well. Djukovic back there.
Ooh, that's a late one on Dan Neil. Referee's gone to his pocket. What's he going to do?
Oh, the yellow's out.
I think the player thought it might have been a red there, Danny himself.
Well, it is Bielik, isn't it, who comes flying in on Dan Neil, is it? Yep. We'll see about the Birmingham players surrounding the referee. Not sure whether they think he's won the ball, has he, or... Yeah, Djukovic round him, Bielik, Roberts.
Looked out of control, didn't it?
Well, it's going to be the yellow card. He comes flying in, doesn't he, to try and get the block in. Boos from the Sunderland fans. They think it should be a red. Let's have a look. There. It's like a scissor action, isn't it, on Dan Neil? Let's have a look now. Just shifts it there, Dan, and comes flying in.
It's nasty.
Yeah. You can see he comes in low, but the studs are showing, aren't they?
I don't know what he's arguing about there.
Well, he certainly can't be arguing if he doesn't think it's a yellow.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those, what we go back to, yellow stroke orange, isn't it? That sort of borderline.
Yeah.
Free kick, though, 25 yards out, middle of the goal.
Who's going to fancy this one, Ahmad or Pritchard? Pritchard hit the post and resulted in the goal, didn't it? What's happening now? Someone else getting booked there, maybe? I think the Birmingham players are complaining about where it is.
I was going to say, well, they're certainly not 10 yards, are they? And he's... Has he marked his line out with the canister of the foam?
Long's on the line. Again, I don't understand what the Birmingham players are arguing about.
Good distance, isn't it? The free kick. Get up and down over the wall.
Pritchard will fancy it probably because of his success, almost success against Cardiff. Led to the goal, didn't it? Goes again, hits the wall, hits a man in the face in the wall.
Dropped him, yeah.
He did take it in the face.
Yeah, I mean the Sunderland fans around us, they're not happy, but you know, 10 yards away, I think it's Trusty is in the left back, yeah.
Hits him clean in the
Straight
face.
in the face.
You'll see it back.
Wobbled him. Let's have a look. On the end of the wall, bang there, yeah, straight in his face. Rocks him. Took a few of them in my time.
Gives the coaches a chance to speak to their players.
Yeah, 10 minutes before the break. See a few of the lads down below us there, getting the drinks on board, having a chat with the coaching staff. Try and get things going.
Can't help but feel a little bit more urgency from Sunderland.
Yeah, that was. I'm going to say early on, I keep going back to it. 10 minutes in, I thought, right, we're at it. We were moving the ball really well, and then it just went away from us, didn't it? And Birmingham was sat in, and you could see their game plan. They're not sitting too deep, but they were just allowing our centre backs to have it and say, well, you can bring it out 10-15 yards, but you're not going to play through us. And a couple of times we tried to, and the ball just got fizzed into Alex Pritchard and just popped off him. They take possession and they drive forward, and they've got numbers forward well. Chong, I think he's been their brightest player over on that far side, and I was thinking take the shot on his right foot. Didn't want to use it, but credit to him, good composure.
Yep.
Squared it across for Hall, and just slotted it into the empty net.
Play resumes. Trehune. Ahmad goes back to Trehune. Clark given space. He doesn't exploit it, Jack Clark. He stands on the ball and Bakuna takes it off, and Clark gets a vital foot in right in front of the referee as well.
Yeah, well, Bakuna didn't argue. Oh,
Clark's
give it away
again. Djuktovic. Straight at Anthony Patterson.
Yeah, we've got to tidy it up there, Jack, wasn't it? He actually does well after he lost it the first time to win it back, and then he plays a square pass. I don't think he sees Djuktovic as he's trying to play it to Trehune.
Roberts doing well. And then going inside Roberts. Ahmad's ahead of him. Can he find him? Ahmad's trying to get round his man. He just can't. Goes for the corner. Sunderland take it quickly. Roberts.
No one in the box.
Pritchard. Gooch. Again, there's still no one in the box. Now there is. Dan Neil.
Yeah, Birmingham, everyone back.
There's no one to hit in the middle there, Danny.
No, that's what we're trying to work, these little give and goes on this right-hand side, move it across the pitch.
Gooch. It's caught late there, Gooch. Oh, and the Birmingham player's gone down off the ball. Play continues. It's Hall who's gone down.
Yeah. Not sure what he's feeling there. But...
in from Gooch. Clark sees it out.
Yeah, it's not head injury, so you know the ref's within his rights to carry on. Holding his, yeah, he's holding his
hamstring. I think he just said hammy. Yeah, the goal scorer.
Yeah, that might be him done.
He's gone for the corner anyway, so it will resume from the corner. Sunderland's third of the afternoon. That's Joe Bellingham. He's been stripped. Exactly like his brother.
Doesn't
It's
it?
uncanny.
Yeah. How old is he again? Is he
17?
17, is he?
We're going to see that change in a second. It looks like Hall will have to make way for Bellingham. We might see a change in position. Well, everyone knows he's coming off, so why is he still on the pitch, Danny, receiving treatment?
Well, it's one of them, isn't it? Can he get up and walk off the pitch? I'm sure he can, for the sake of 5 yards, maybe.
So Hall will likely be replaced by Bellingham. It was rumoured for a little while that Job could be poached by Sunderland.
Yeah, and there's the goal back now. As you see, we're getting numbers back there, but I mean, it's easy to say from here, maybe looking at it. Naturally, I think the players are thinking that Chong's going to pull the trigger, but once he chops back, we could have got back in there and cut the pass out. Got bodies around Hall a little bit quicker. There's Bellingham, as you say, absolute spitting image of his brother, isn't he? Well, 17, big old unit as well.
We saw him down at St Andrews in this fixture earlier this season. He played well, to be honest. It was his first league start as well. He has made a few sub-appearances since then. Roberts.
Handball. Oh. Thought they...
Roberts is shouting for the handball there still, similarly to you.
I thought it was Bielik. It looked like his right arm come out from up here, looking down the line of it. And
he got the last touch on it.
Yeah, nobody else appealing, though.
Just you and Patrick Roberts. Pritchard whips it in towards that near post. Comes all the way through. Confusion at the back. It's gone for the corner, I think.
Yeah, just on our heels a little bit there. I think it's a Birmingham player that helps it on at the near post. We've got Jack Clark and Trey Hume behind him. Caught on the heels a little bit.
We'll try and take this quickly, I think. Birmingham were wise to it on this occasion. Pritchard comes across. Referee right on top of the action inside the penalty areas. Pritchard asking what his teammates prefer. Near post, comes out Dan Neal on his left this time.
Strike. Oh.
Decent strike, it's gone for another corner.
Yeah, good strike from Dan on his weaker left foot as it drops to him. As you say, he had a couple of efforts last week down at Cardiff, didn't he?
Taking quickly, Danny. Ahmad tries to feed it back to Roberts. Again, confusion at the back for Birmingham. Just hacking it clear, Djukovic.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now coming up to the break. Can we get back on level terms?
In some ways, this half has flown over. In other ways, it definitely dragged.
Yeah, that 15-minute period, didn't it, where it became a testimonial.
Sunderland find themselves a goal down, though, heading towards half-time, despite having most of the ball. We'll look back at the action so far and all those latest scores as well at half-time here on SAFC Live. International Fans Day as well, so we want to hear from you where you're watching the game from this afternoon. Get involved. Tell us in the post-game programme. Hashtag Ask Danny for that one. Pritchard drops his shoulder, tries to get away from his man. He feels he was fouled, gets it.
Yeah, he wants a card as well, Alex Pritchard. Good little turn, wasn't it? Just spun on the ball well. There's that strike from Dan Neal. Oh, I'll tell you what, catches it well.
Sunderland quick with the free kick once again. Roberts floats one in, easy for Ruddy. I think he was caught between two minds there a bit, Roberts. And we wait to see how long's going to be added on the end of this first half.
I think, again, disappointment is obviously we're a goal down, but we haven't really worked Ruddy, have we, enough? Thought early on we were going to be at it, camped in their half for most of it, but hasn't quite worked out that way. We've had a little bit of a go towards the end of the half. Foul.
Is that a yellow for you?
He's late, isn't he? I don't think he's ever going to win it, as Patrick flicks it on. It was Trusty again, wasn't it, coming in with a challenge.
He's had a couple of later ones, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's
just
perhaps the one you'd want to see on a yellow card from our point of view as well. The left back, you know, with Ahmad and Patrick driving at him in the second half.
4 minutes added on the end of this first half here. Ahmad.
Oh, almost got the better of Trusty, didn't he? And he's bailed out. I think, is it Long that comes across?
Sunderland's 7th corner in the first half.
Yeah, delivery though questionable. It's not really beat the near man, have we? Had the one a moment ago where Birmingham player flicked it onto the back post.
Roberts. Pritchard. It's a good cross, you know. Just couldn't find Danny Bart though. Gooch picks it up. Goes inside, rides a challenge, finds Ahmad. Roberts, the wide one's on, but it's so tight down there, isn't it, Danny?
Yeah, just come back into the bodies. You know, big switches on for Jack Clark. Loads of space on that far side. Turned it down.
Kadra breaking, still going Kadra. Chong. Sunderland have got numbers back now. It's well done by Dan Neil, in fact, with the help of Edward Mishu. Now Jack Clark brings it away. Inside stoppage time in this first half. Clark. Pritchard. Ahmad's next one. Ahmad. I think that was a shot.
Corner ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's the first real counter we've had on the turnover, isn't it? And it's Chong again. He doesn't want to use that right foot down the right-hand side for Birmingham.
It's a deep one. Danny Bart kept alive by Roberts.
There we go.
And Sunderland get a goal.
Is that Trey Hume?
I think it is Trey Hume who puts it in the end. And they deserve that, don't they, Sunderland?
Yeah,
really? The balance of play.
It was a better delivery as well from Alex Pritchard. It's deep, isn't it? Danny Bart does really well at the far post. Just knocks it back across. There's Trey Hume. Let's have a look at it back now. Spins to the back post. Danny Bart gets up above his man, Trusty. Nods it down, and St. Patrick Roberts it is, isn't it? The near post just flicks it up into the air, and there's Trey Hume. First goal for the club.
Let's check that. I think it might be.
I'm sure it is. Give me the look there, and I'm sure it's his first goal, isn't it?
You're normally on it when it comes to the stats like that, better than me. We'll check that at half-time, Danny.
Well, we'll check it, but apologies to Trey if it's not, but I'm sure it is.
He's definitely been involved in a few goals. Danny's stats might be right. Big goal for Sunderland, though, just before half-time.
Yeah,
important
back
time
on level
to score
terms.
as well.
Yeah, of course it is. Well, just before that, we had a few opportunities, a few set plays going into the box, didn't we? And just saying, can we get back on level terms before the break?
Ahmad steals it.
It'll make Tony Mowbray's half-time talk a little bit easier, I think, won't it? Just saying, what will he be saying at half-time? Well, a little bit more.
It changes it a little bit, doesn't
boys, and move the ball quicker, yeah, and it's try and get them out of their slots. There it is.
So there it is, the half-time whistle. It was a strange 45, but Sunderland ultimately getting that goal to equalise.
Yeah, and I think on the balance of play, I think we didn't deserve to go in a goal down. But yeah.
And there's Joe Bellingham in the centre of your screen right now. He's only 17 still. There was a lot of comparisons to his brother, not just for his appearance, but also for his playing ability as well, Danny. Here's Dennis Serkin, though. He picked up a yellow card in the first half. Danny Bart. Yeah, Bielik also picked up a yellow card in the first half. So only 2 players on caution so far.
Yeah, that was a little bit naughty as well, that one, wasn't it? He did come flying in.
It doesn't get any better, that one, when we saw it back in half-time either.
Interesting to see what the Birmingham players were saying to the referee there, because it was at least a yellow, wasn't it?
Pritchard working hard and trying to make way for Sunderland, but loses possession. He's Chong, who was probably their best player in the first half. Going round Dan Neil as well and charging towards goal here. Chong pulls it back. Bellingham shoots, saved by Parson. Oh. That was a good opportunity there.
It was, yeah. And they catch us on the counter, don't they? And Chong, yeah, good turn of pace, gets away from Dan Neil. Oh, lost it again.
Bellingham picks it up off Edouard Michou, gives it to Chong. Chong, this time going to Dennis Serkin. Michou takes it off him. Jack Clark goes back to Danny Barton. Sunderland get on possession
settled down
again.
A bit, yeah, they started well, Birmingham. And I say Chong there, as he's driving in, I think Danny Barton's got to come across. He goes back to the middle of the goal as Chong's driving in, and he pulls it back almost like the goal in the first half, but good hands for Anthony Patterson down to his left-hand side. Here we see it back now. You see there, Danny Barton, you see Dan Neil, he's trying to get back at him. He needs to come across, I think, Danny, and help out. Squares it there, Lyndon Gooch comes across, and the second attempt there, Anthony Patterson deals with it.
Forward from Dan Neil, trying to play in Lyndon Gooch. Gets away from him.
It's interesting, the setup. I mean, we're obviously looking to play out from the back. You see Birmingham pressing on a little bit higher there, but you got Lyndon who's playing it right back today, but he's been through the middle as a striker on that one there, just changing it with Patrick dropping in at right back to try and get on the ball, and Lyndon high on that right hand side.
Trusty goes inside. Pull the ball forward, leads to a goal kick. Given us a free kick against Ahmad.
Yeah, Bielik again with the foul.
Ahmad, yeah. Michou, Serkin. Chong goes inside, trying to find Bellingham. It's cut out by Dan Neil. Big shift from Danny Bart. To the sunshine, and
yeah, don't mind that. Don't mind that. I was asking in the first half for a couple of them. See the fans applauding it as well. Just mix it up a little bit. Don't play in front of Birmingham all the time.
Neil. Pritchard, Bakuna takes it away from him. Trey Hume, his first goal for the lads this afternoon. That was confirmed at half-time, Danny. Good stat knowledge. Ahmad trying to take them all on, remains on the ball. Roberts being patient, gives it to Lyndon Gooch. Just trying to get around his man. couldn't do it. I think there was, you think of Trey Hume, although he's only got his first goal for the club this afternoon. He's been involved in a lot of goals. In particular, we were speaking at half-time. I think it was a game against Blackpool.
Blackpool away, Ross Stewart. That's right.
Ross Stewart. He's always in and around the action, isn't he?
No, he does. Obviously, when he plays at right back, he likes to get forward, doesn't he, and link up with Patrick and Ahmad down that right-hand side. But today, obviously, been tucked in more as a centre half. When you see what you're getting from Linden down that right-hand side today, trying to get forward as much as you can. Dennis sitting in a little bit more on the left. Perhaps keeping an eye on Chong, who's been their liveliest player, hasn't he, Birmingham? But yeah, no, I think Trey's grown as the season's gone on. He's established himself really in the team, hasn't he? Predominantly at right back in the last couple of games, playing in there alongside Danny Bart. But yeah, no, I think he's been excellent, Trey, this season.
It looks like he's played in defence for Sunderland for years, doesn't he? Some of the performances he's given in this season in particular. Trusty with the throw. He's trying to spread the play. Clark was the intended target, goes all the way through to Ruddy. Sunderland fans doing their bit. Cadra goes around Lyndon Gooch, then goes back. Might have got himself into some trouble here. Roberts just takes it off him.
Yeah, it's good for Patrick helping out. Looks quite lively, Cadra, when he's had the ball. Saying that first half he had a couple of runs.
Patson under pressure, gives it to Sirkin, who looks to go down the line to Alex Pritchard, who feels it in the back from Bakuna. Free kick.
Alex Pritchard with a little look at Bakuna and a laugh. It's one of them, really. We said it, a couple of times there. Don't give cheap fouls away. You see Bakuna there. Alex Pritchard's receiving the ball a couple of yards from the touchline. Just put the brakes on and allow him to make a decision. Cheap free kick.
Accusing Birmingham for being draw specialists. They have had 11 this season, a few in recent weeks as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, yeah, but I mean, if you look at the 17th, but to be fair, as you said before the game, though, lost one of their last 7, won 3 of those as well, so been tough to beat in recent times.
John Eustace. Eustace is the manager. Only 43. Relatively young these days. Happening more and more, though, isn't it? Younger managers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and it's say they've been frustrated in a way, really. And say like the Birmingham fans and where they've had finishes in recent seasons. You look at the squad out there, and they have got 1 or 2 players on their day who can cause issues. Looking at where they stand, though, obviously it hasn't happened enough for them this season. So frustrating times for Birmingham.
Bakuna. It's interesting, Sunderland have no subs out warming up. I don't think we've seen them this afternoon yet.
I think they had a little trot before St. Luke 09 went out there. Lihaji was out there as well. They're in.
Call in. Crossed in. Trey Hume with the header, comes out to Chong. Takes it down well. Danny Bart this time. Chong gets around Sirkin, goes down. I think he was looking for that, Danny.
Well, he just nicks it over the top of Dennis Sirkin. He feels like he's been pulled down. Chong. See the replay in a second, but the referee's having none of it. Here we go, just a little dink. No.
There's contact, but
there's
there's
contact. Yeah, similar to Lyndon Gooch's in a way. Dennis goes down as well. Not enough for me.
That would have been very harsh to see that one given. Long one from Mark Roberts. Comes out to Chong.
Yeah, it's a decent long throw. He also spins it, doesn't he? You can see the ball rotating in the air as well, but trying to pick somebody out with it. It drops to Chong. Doesn't catch it right. Slices it over the top.
Clark trying to spin his man. Gets it as well, you know.
Yeah, Roberts does well in the end. Didn't give it up, did he, Jack Clark?
Nope.
But just couldn't get around Roberts. Got his big frame in the way. Well, Alex Pritchard thinks it's his throw in. Linesman doesn't agree.
Cadler's got the better of Lyndon Gooch. Bakuna. Maxime Collin. Floated in by Cadra. Nowhere near.
Yeah, disappointing. He had a bit of space there as well. He likes to run with the ball, and it's on that far side. Yeah, disappointing holding his hand up there to his teammates, but disappointing delivery as well.
Joe Gelhardt is warming up for Sunderland. It's normally about an hour when the gaffer Tony Mowbray likes to change things. Number 9's just come out as well. Chong, Bakuna. Good foot in from Dan Neil. And here comes Mishu.
Yeah, just ran straight into Long. So he got his head up. I think he's got Alex Pritchard out to this left-hand side as an option.
Chong's gone inside here. Found Bakuna in space as well. Gets the ball through. It's offside. It's a poor finish anyway by Djukovic.
Yeah, just tries to open himself up, doesn't he, and feed it into that left corner, but he got it wrong. But a couple of yards offside anyway. Yeah, going back to that one, Michu there picks the ball up, driving forward. You see Patrick having a word with him now and get his head up a little bit earlier and feed it out wide.
Looks like Joe Gelhardt and Luke O'Nien are going to come on for Sunderland beneath us here in the Stadium of Light. You might see a change of formation for Sunderland.
Well, possibly a straight swap, isn't it? You're thinking you haven't got a natural striker out there. You know, Joe will go and lead the line through the middle. Who's going to make way?
It's a twitch. It's a poor one from Danny Bart.
Yeah, it just feels like it needs a substitution hour mark. We're approaching it now, and we haven't really got going, have we, in this second half so far? I think Birmingham had the better of the opportunities going forward.
The referee's asking, do you want the subs to happen yet? And it doesn't look like they're ready yet.
Yeah, just going through just got the board out there, going through the set plays, I think.
Danny Bart takes off Djukovic's head. He was going down there. Dan Neil. I still feel this game's there for the taking, isn't it? Very much so for Sunderland. They can turn it on.
Yeah, well, it's that, isn't it? Yeah, it's upping it a gear or two. But at this stage, really, where we were in the first half, what we had, didn't we? 10, 15 minutes, and then Birmingham got the goal, kicked us into life a little bit. That's the problem. You see Birmingham pressing us quite well there, and now we have to go long.
Bakuna. Doing enough.
Oof, oof.
Bakuna came out with the ball. Oh, possible opportunity for Ahmad here on the counter. This runs into trouble. He had a wall of blue shirts. Sirkin still going. Chong's trying to stay with him. Comes out to Jack Clark. Mishu's gone on the overlap. Clark might go himself here. Pritchard trying to open himself up. Goes down in front of the referee. Nothing given. Sunderland keep possession though. Roberts now. Puts it in the middle.
Oh.
Woody comes and claims it.
Yeah, game's come to life all of a sudden. Bit of energy from Sunderland driving forward, and I think it's Patrick fizzes that in. Alex Pritchard gets across the near post, just tries that little flick, doesn't he? And the defender coming in behind him, I think. Roberts is it, just gets enough on it, yeah. Better though from Sunderland, fans appreciate it. And Luke 09, Joe Gelhardt still waiting to come on.
Header from Danny Bart. Subs will happen now.
That's Lyndon Gooch coming off for Luke 09. Edward Michu as well for Joe Gelhardt. Yeah, so we'll have to have a look in the change in shape possibly.
I think Gelhardt will go at the top of the tree.
What was Luke 09?
With maybe
dropping into right back. Where's he going now? Is he going into...
Where's he gone?
Just giving a few instructions out, jogging around.
Right centre half.
Right centre back, yeah. Tray to right back. Yeah, Joe in there. Alex Pritchard will just drop in behind him. Shape stays the same.
Yeah, I think that'll help Pritchard out a lot though.
Yeah, and I think, you know, he's obviously got Ahmad in there around him. And you know, Joe needs somebody to go and play off him as well.
Joe had a good game against Hull last time out here at the Stadium of Light. Also came off the bench against Cardiff. He's Luke 09. Wasn't in the squad last weekend. Can Sunderland make the subs count? Sirkin cuts back on himself. Just short for Clark. Goes out of play. Or 9. Big early ball out looking for Ahmad. Nine steals it back. Here's Roberts. Pritchard's gone to the left. Gelhardt gets his first touch. Finds Roberts. Can Roberts take it in his stride?
Oh.
He's put it over, Danny.
Yeah, lovely move as well. Patrick starts it off, doesn't he? Driving from the halfway. Feeds it into Joe Gelhardt. Lovely little give and go. See Alex Pritchard trying to get the fans going. And it just sits up, I think, as he just go to dink it. Let's have a look now. Feeds it into Joe. Good touch from Joe. Feeds it back into him. Yeah, see, he pops up off him, and then Ruddy comes flying out as well, and he's low on the ground, isn't he? Just a little dink over him. Too much on it.
Swipes out a bit too early, maybe.
Yeah, oh yeah, gets it wrong, you see. Can't believe what's happened there.
He knows how much of a big chance that is. Deserves a goal, Roberts. The mind just been wrestled to the ground by Djukovic.
Yeah, he's had a little switch as well, Patrick. You see, Ahmad's gone out to that far side, and
yeah.
Patrick's come in there. More of a 4-3-3 really, but Patrick and Pritchard as the 2-8s.
Gone ahead of him there, Ahmad. Roberts finds Gelhardt. He's strong in the challenge there. Woody just getting rid of it. Danny Barr tried to take a touch and let it bounce, but Djukovic has picked it up. He's got 3 Sunderland men around him, still gets a shot away. Patterson can only palm it to the right-hand side. Bellingham will pick it up.
Into the box. Well, game's come to life.
Roberts. Chasing that one down, Roberts still. Fans trying to encourage Sunderland to get back on the ball, but it's Chong for Birmingham. Putting it through for too much on that for Colin. I was out.
Yeah, an opportunity there, just Colin on the overlap, getting himself into the byline. Chong puts too much on it, but say the game's getting stretched, isn't it? A couple of substitutions, and say Danny Barr gets himself in a little bit of a mess and possibly going far, past that far post. Anthony Patterson, not sure, deals with it. Yeah, it's going wide, isn't it? But parries it wide anyway.
Roberts through the middle. A lot more dangerous since that little switch, hasn't he? He's definitely been more involved.
Yeah, just getting on the ball in that pocket, isn't he? Patrick driving forward.
Pritchard
again.
It's a good little nut from Gelhardt there, wasn't it? Help it on its way. Can Pritchard get there and pull it back? He can. Clark.
Oh,
easy really for Ruddy.
Yeah. Stood up, wasn't it? And Jack has to try and generate the power on it himself. And
it's coming though.
Yeah, see, we're getting on top. So he gets his head up there. Could have pulled it back to Patrick, who stands it up, and he's coming onto it. Jack, a little bit timid, maybe going in for the header. As you see, comfortable for Ruddy.
I think we're going to see Hannibal Medri in the second. Kadra. A couple of these long runs in the game. Sirkin slips, but still manages to get the ball. Bakuna's late on Sirkin. Suddenly get the free kick. Tony Mowbray giving it to his squad on the pitch.
Yeah. Well, I said the game needed to go up a gear or two. We seem to have gone from second gear to fifth all of a sudden, don't we? And say it's open, a few challenges flying in. Proper game of football now.
Circuit down the line looking for Clark.
Oh,
spins out of it.
Does well there, Colin.
Yeah. Comes back again though. Roberts picks it up, goes inside. A few hacks and a few pulls. Surely that's a yellow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So it's pretty similar to Djukovic's, but somehow it's early on in the game. He didn't book him, did he, for that one? Colin, though, in the book.
Third player in the book. Joins Bielik and Sirkin. Line's got plenty of space and time to think about his next move.
Yeah, I can see why Birmingham looking at changes. A little bit leggy now, dropping deeper.
Ahmad. Just couldn't run through for Jack Clark. Sirkin picks it up. It's going to be a double change in a moment for Birmingham. Scott Hogan's one of them. Old-fashioned centre forward.
Yeah, two brutes up top for Birmingham if Djukovic stays on.
Hannibal is the other one. Man on loan for Manchester United. There's a bit of a thorn in the side down at St Andrews, if I remember rightly. He's in the referee's face quite a lot as well.
Yeah, a couple of tussles with Dan Neil, didn't he, I think?
Bellingham. Surrounded by Sunderland players, they get it back. Ahmad looking for Clark. Clark under pressure. Brings it down. Goes back to Danny Bart. Ahmad. Roberts gives him it back. It's off. Now we'll see the subs. But who's going to make way for Hannibal and Hogan? Well, Djukovic is coming off, Danny.
Yeah, I was thinking, are they going to go two up top and try and go and win the game? But straight swap, isn't it?
And Kadra, who's gone on a couple of mazy...
Yeah, lively at time, a little bit sloppy with his final ball. But yeah, he was quite bright on that left-hand side.
Hannibal. Medjbury comes on. Just prefers the one name like Ahmad.
Are we going with Hannibal or?
We're going with Hannibal. One for Manchester United, Hannibal. Young Tunisian, only 20 years old.
Yeah, it looks a straight swap as well. Over onto that far left-hand side for Kadra.
Bellingham. Here's Chong. Hogan with an early effort after coming on after.
Yeah, took the shot early, didn't he?
Bench.
Power behind it, but wide of the mark.
Chong lets it run past himself. Gets back on the end of it. Bakuna. Gets a strike away.
Oof. Yeah, you can see what was coming there. Shifting it onto his right foot, Bakuna. Again, similar to Hogan's effort a moment ago. Good power behind it, but slices it wide of the goal. Again, Chong lively down this right-hand side. Started the second half bright, didn't he? Seen some of the ball getting into the box, and then he hasn't seen it in the last 20 minutes or so yet. Obviously, we've had a lot of possession and been better on the ball, but he's dangerous when he gets on it.
Ball from Bart. Sirkin. Clark.
He's in.
That's a great shift from Jack Clark. Ahmad. Still Ahmad. Can he get a shot away?
Yes! What a goal, son. What a goal. A little bit of magic from the magic man. Ahmad on the far side.
What a brilliant goal from Ahmad here at the Stadium of Light to make it 2-1.
Yeah, and I think we've deserved it on the balance play in this second half. Been bright. Didn't start the half too well, but once we got on the front foot, substitutions, come on, energy in the performance. Lovely switch, Jack Clark crying out for a switch or two this game. And he comes inside, you know what he wants to do, but can you deal with it? No, they can't. See Trusty there. We've seen it down at St Andrews. Similar part of the pitch, wasn't it? Just coming into the 18-yard box. Chops back inside onto his left foot. Bang, bottom corner. 2-1 Sunderland.
What a great player Ahmad is. It's been a pleasure to watch him this season. And that might be an important goal for Sunderland this season yet.
Well, keeps us on the coattails of the teams in and around it, doesn't it? We'll see the results after the game and how they've gone and where we stand, but got to keep on going. Well, we've got still 15 minutes or so to go as well.
Birmingham are going to make another change in a moment, and number 19, Jordan James, is going to come on. Young Welshman's only got 20 appearances.
Sunderland fans there singing his song.
It's Bielik who makes way for James. The game needed that. Bit of quality.
Well, it did, yeah, but there was a good 10-15 minute spell, wasn't there, where I said it's a proper game of football now, and it just felt like it was going again the other way, but out of nowhere, good switch from Jack Clark, does really well, finds him on that far side, 10-15 yards. How he likes to go about his business. Ahmad picks it up, driving it, defenders. They know what he wants to do, but stopping it's a different thing. You know, he's got quick feet, he shifts it inside and then bang. Ruddy, no chance.
Well, we have seen him go for the near post, but he did that against Birmingham in the,
I was going to say
the far post, didn't he?
The one down at St Andrews, Ruddy didn't move for it, did he? Come off that far post, and that one there blinded as well by a couple of defenders in front of him, but he's never getting there anyway in that bottom corner.
Good foot in there from Trey Hume. Oh, Gelhardt leaves it for Ahmad, who didn't take him up on the option. He's Chong. Oh, just runs straight into Dennis Serkin. It hits Serkin in the face.
I'll tell you what, Dennis is in trouble here. I think he's off. He was booked, wasn't he, first half? Yeah, Dennis Serkin's gone.
It's a second yellow for Dennis Serkin.
Yeah, I'm not sure Bakuna needs to be clapping. You know, Dennis is getting sent off and he's took a whack in the face as well, but yeah, as we said there, yeah, Chong's getting up, he's waving his hands around wanting the card, and I think it's the second yellow. You know, if he hasn't booked him anyway, he's certainly going to go in the book there. So yeah, down to 10 men.
Oh, his face is...
Yeah, he's caught one on the face off Chong, didn't he, as he's gone to go by him, and Dennis has just sort of blocked him off, really, stood in the way.
Well, this is going to change things, isn't it?
So he's in the wars, isn't he, Dennis Serkin, this season?
Pierre Ekwar was stripped to come on. We might see that changed. I'm not too sure what's going to happen right now. Lyndon Gooch is down there instructing some things in the penalty, in the tactical area as well. But just watching that back.
Yeah. But no, he's been bright, Chong, hasn't he? He's got good turn of pace as well, and Dennis just gets a bit square on with him, and once he knocks it past him, blocks him off. Not only has he picked up the red card, possible broken nose as well.
Well, let's hope he's okay. He's had his fair few head injuries this season. He's got one in the face now. Dennis Serkin goes down the tunnel because of the red. Yes. And he's got red on his face as well. We're going to see Joe Anderson in a second.
Yeah, I was just thinking, looking at the subs there, who's your natural replacement, really, Joe Anderson to come on, hasn't he? Left-sider. We haven't seen too much of him. I think Millwall, a little 10-minute spell, didn't he?
He's been on the bench the last few weeks.
A couple of games for the 23s, I think, as well.
Sunderland haven't made the change yet. They're probably going to have to sacrifice a forward for Joe Anderson, you'd think.
Yes, Patrick coming off. Yeah, good game, Patrick.
That's his first game at the Stadium of Light, Joe Anderson.
Yeah.
But Patrick's had a good game, especially when he came inside a little bit.
Yeah, just dropped in, just had a little switch with Ahmad, didn't he? Come inside, and link-up play was good. Should have put us in front, I think, with that effort. He blazed over the crossbar, but he's played his part in this second half. Good round of applause from the Sunderland fans for him.
Kuna complaining.
Taking it short.
Kuna clips it in. Ahmad's there. Smashes it in the air. Gelhardt chasing it. O'Neill is 2. There will be a Sunderland free kick. I think that's probably right as well.
Yeah, he just gets there ahead of his man Dan Neil, and a little nudge in the back. James, isn't it? The 19 doesn't agree with the referee, but I think it is.
Sunderland down to 10 men. Can they survive the last 10 minutes? 2 goals to the good. 2-1 to Sunderland.
Well, maybe 10 minutes, possibly.
Yeah, we weren't expecting that, were we? So today's attendance inside the Stadium of Light, 39,659. Nearly 2,000 Birmingham fans helping with the number there as well.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Was it yesterday? I had a quick look, and average attendances this season, I think we're 38,500. Next in line, Sheffield United, 28,000. So 10,000 ahead of the nearest team to us. So massive support, isn't it? Fantastic from the Sunderland fans.
International Fans Day as well, Danny. We're encouraging anyone watching around the world this afternoon to get in touch and tell us where they're watching from, because we've had fans visiting the Stadium of Light this afternoon from all corners of the globe. We'd love to know where you're watching SAFC live this afternoon. So get in touch. Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. As Jack Clark keeps on running, chasing this one. Comes off Hannibal. Joe Anderson.
Yeah, just looking for someone down the channel there, Joe. No one giving him the option.
Oh, Dan Neil giving it back to Anthony Patterson. Patterson goes downfield with his left foot. Gelhardt competing, Bakuna. Anderson looking for Gelhardt. Gelhardt will chase this.
Yeah, it's good from Joe Anderson there. Good composure, brings it down and drops the ball forward there into Joe Gelhardt. It's difficult for Joe as well now up against the 2 big centre halves. Going to get a lot of ball coming forward to him, but he makes himself busy, doesn't he? Always closes down and puts himself about. Try and get us up the pitch.
Settled into a kind of 4-4-1 at the moment, Danny.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? I think, say there, Joe, try and get Pritchard in and around him as much as they can, but try and sit in those 2 blanks of 4.
He's done well there. He's beat Jack Clark a couple of times. James finds Bakuna. Colin, back to Bakuna. Oh, and comes off O'Neill. We'll go for the corner. I think O'Neill knew much about it.
Well, it's man diving in front of him. It's James, I think it is. The 19 just gets a little touch on it ahead of Luke O'Neill. Comes off his face, I think. Now it's his chest, isn't it, behind for the corner.
Chong will take this. It's a short option there on the edge for Bakuna, but Patterson comes, doesn't get there, does in the second try.
Yeah, under pressure, wasn't he? A bit trusty, piling on him long as well. Pops up for a moment. Deep corner from Chong, isn't it? Yeah, just pops out of his gloves, trusty, little nudge.
going to be a long 5 minutes for him. And is okay to continue. Yeah, the referee brings it back for a foul.
Good referee in that, actually, yeah. It's a late one over there on that far side, isn't it?
Stephen Martin, the referee this afternoon. Argue with the big calls.
I think it was on Trey Hume, wasn't it? I think he had a little look at it to see if we had the advantage and pulled it back.
Pritchard looking for Ahmad. Daniel get there almost. Forces the issue.
Yeah, good pressure from Daniel there. Would have been easy for him to just get back in knowing we're a man short, but he goes and puts pressure on Kevin Long. Forces the error on the far side up, make him put it out for the throw in.
Gelhardt. Hannibal. Dribble it out, and he's got himself into bother there. Oh, it just didn't fall back for Pritchard.
Yeah, just the yard off Joe Gelhardt as well, wasn't it? Risky from Hannibal.
Bacuna looking for the ball through the middle. Passing comes because Hogan was lurking.
Yeah, good starting position for Anthony Patterson. Sees it early. Out to mop up the danger.
Trustee. James. Pritchard. Pestering. James. Bacuna. Birmingham showing that extra man at the moment. Chong tries to go around. Jack Clark. It's a throw in. Colin. Cross comes in. Trey Hume. Ahmad will chase it. Hannibal picks it up in plenty space and time.
Yeah, pressure now. Sunderland back line.
Oh, he's put a good ball in as well.
Oh.
That was a great ball in from Hannibal, and he could do that.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's James, isn't it, on the stretch. Makes that run into the box. But in trouble at the back post there. Just gets the wrong side of Joe Anderson, but he can't get anything on it.
No one's left this game yet because there's 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's look at this ball in again.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he knows he's behind him there. He thinks it's going out of play, and then all of a sudden a little bit of panic. Fortunately, though, it's just a yard or two ahead of James.
Flicked on looking for Gelhardt. Man again, isn't there, to put the pressure on at this point of the game. Sunderland down to 10 men. Behind Trusty. Start again. Inside the 90th minute now here at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Birmingham 1. We'll bring you all the other scores in the post-game programme. And we want to hear from you as well on International Fans Day. Where are you watching the game from this afternoon? Get in touch. Use the hashtag AskDanny. Trusty. Hannibal gets it back. Mark Roberts. Chong. Sunderland need to see this out. Jack Clark does well. Then clears it downfield, does he? It's gone out anyway.
Yeah. That'll be Roberts with a long throw. See a little bit of pressure now in and around that Sunderland 18-yard box. Taking it quick.
We have taken it quick. Got one eye on the fourth official as Chong brings it forward. Chong fancies one, he's drilled it right in there. Luke O'Nien with the knee. Floated back in by Roberts. Parsons come a long way.
That's done well.
3 minutes added on, Danny. Oh, Ahmad just gave it straight back to Birmingham. Bellingham now. Does he fancy a shot? He does. Charge down. Chong picks it back up. Inside added time. Chong tries to beat Jack Clark. Gelhardt.
Jack Clark's his ball outside him. Jack does really well.
I don't think he saw him.
Defending Chong.
He was looking for Ahmad, I think, through the middle. Ekwar's going to come on for Sunderland. He was involved in the last moment, last time out here at the Stadium of Light. Chong.
Oh.
Bakuna. The queuing up. Bakuna again. Can't guess Pat. Pritchard. Pritchard's looking for an option, goes down, picks up the foul.
He's done well, yeah. It's Bakuna again with the foul. Good defending though, lads throwing their bodies in the way, getting the blocks in.
2 minutes left.
Look from Alex Pritchard, he's got his own teammates in the way, and not much in it. Yeah,
you see Bakuna's. We're going to see another sub for Sunderland in the meantime. Pierre Ekwar's going to come on for Ahmad, who's gone down in the middle of the park. He's been dragged back up.
Well, he's gone down. The ref's had a sprint over as well to get to his feet. Yeah, and everyone on their feet for Ahmad, and rightly so. That little bit of magic again, hasn't he? Stadium of Light. And as things stand, he's the difference in the scoreline. And what could be an important 3 points for Sunderland.
Well, Pierre Ekwar was heavily involved in the final moments against Hull here at the Stadium of Light not so long ago. He'll be hoping for, well, to not be the centre of attention.
A quieter minute, you'd say.
Yeah. So is everyone inside the Stadium of Light as well. Ball's pumped forward. Gelhardt competes. Be a Sunderland throw, is it? No, it's gone to Birmingham. Referee just tells Colin to halt his run. Right, about 45 seconds or so to see out. Hannibal. Goes long.
It's too long.
Easy. "20 seconds left of added on time."
Yeah, they chucked Roberts forward as well, the big centre-back there. Disappointed, isn't it? Hannibal goes and gets the ball deep and lacking quality. Straight through to Anthony Patterson.
Up in the air. Pritchard tries one. We played the 3 minutes added on.
There it is.
It's a big win for Sunderland in their quest to look for a playoff place here this season.